Hey everyone, this is Dragon Master Knight with the Legion Duelists, here to talk about the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Banned list for March 2011. There were three things that I thought were really wrong about this list. First, we didn't get our Heavy Storm back. Second, they took away Goyo for some reason. And third, I still don't have my second Mizuki. Anyway, there were three cards limited, or banned, this list. First off is Goyo Guardian. I really have no idea why they decided to ban him. I mean, yeah, he's a really broken card, but he's been around forever and nobody's complained yet. Not exactly sure why they decided to ban him. Second is Cold Wave. This card, everyone saw it coming, but I kinda expected them to give us Heavy Storm back when they took Cold Wave away, you know, to kinda even out the whole MNT hate thing. At least when Heavy Storm went, they gave us back a second MST. But, regardless, Cold Wave is gone. And the third card banned was Mass Driver, which kinda deserved it. I mean, that card just had OTK written all over it, and we don't really want those. So I'm kinda glad they got rid of Mass Driver, though I'm not exactly sure if there was something in particular that sparked it being banned. Alright, limited list. 5 things limited this list. First was Honest. Honest went from 2 to 1. And also Kalut went from 3 to 1, and Kalut's essentially the Blackwing Honest. They actually hit Blackwings pretty hard this list. Kalut and Honest both got limited. I guess they're trying to get rid of the cards that activate from your hand. To go along with that, Book of Moon is also now limited. That's another card you activate from your hand. And I mean, Book of Moon is a broken card, but I'm not sure why they decided to limit it. It has something to do with the whole Japan removing the idea of priority, which I think is a load of bullcrap. But we'll see what happens with that new ruling. Also, Dandelion ended up being limited. Dandelion's pretty obnoxious. He kind of needed to go down to 1. And also Gateway of the Six, which helps the new Samurai deck to not be ungodly, just regularly playable. Samurais are so much slower with only 1 Gateway, and I am quite grateful for that, because the 3 Gateway Samurai deck is so obnoxious to fight against. Alright, semi-limited list. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of stuff. Card Trooper got moved from 1 to 2. Nobody really used him anymore. I mean, he's a good card and all, but there's just a lot better stuff. It's the same reason that they brought Snipe Hunter to 2 last list. Archlord Christia is now only at 2. I'm guessing that this is preemptive planning for the new Angel Structure deck that's going to come out, where Christia will be a common. Spirit Reaper is at 2 now. I'm not sure how I like this. Indestructibles can be really obnoxious. And Spirit Reaper, while that wasn't as bad an idea of bringing something like Marshmallow into 2, Spirit Reaper could cause some problems, but nobody really uses him that much, so I don't think it'll cause that much of a difference. Debris Dragon is at 2. Alright, so there's not going to be as much Black Rose abuse. It's fine with me. Royal Tribute is at 2, which was the only thing that they did to harp the Gravekeeper's deck, which has been in the shadows for so long, and now it's finally come out and become a top meta deck. I kinda would have liked to have seen Necro Valley hit the list, just because I don't like Necro Valley, but, I mean, Royal Tribute at 2, that's still gonna hurt the Gravekeeper's deck, even if it's just a little bit, because that's a card that you're gonna want to run at 3 if you're running Gravekeepers. Alright, next, Overload Fusion. Not really sure why this got semi'd. Overload Fusion essentially lets you make Chimera Tech Overdragon and make a huge OTK. Not really sure what the trouble there was. Megamorph is at 2. I'm not really sure on that one either. I guess they just decided it didn't need to be limited anymore. I mean, nobody really uses it that much. It's an equipped spell. Solemn Warning is at 2, which is good. Pretty much all the top decks had been running 3 Solemn Warnings, and I guess they figure if its card is so good that everybody's running it in triplicate, might as well semi it. I actually heard that the real reason Solemn Warning got semi'd was because Solemn Warning is better than Bottomless Trap Hole, and since Bottomless is semi-ed, Solemn Warning should be semi-ed. I guess that makes sense. And then the other semi card was Icarus Attack. I'm not sure how much that'll hurt Blackwings, taking their Icarus Attack from 3 to 2. I don't know if Blackwings even run 3 Icarus Attacks all the time, but I know it didn't hurt him as bad as Kalut did. Unlimited. We got a whole slew of new stuff that's no longer on the list. First off is my personal friend Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer had been banned for so long, and now he's at 3. Fun. I'm not really sure how this is going to affect the game. This may end up bringing back some sort of Chaos type build. I know in a Fabled deck it'll run amazing to run 3 Chaos Sorcerers. Demise is no longer on the list, and with that there are no more blue cards on the list. I guess they figure he just wasn't worth being on the list anymore, because, I mean, I guess JD's better than he is. Snipe Hunter. Snipe Hunter went down to 2 last list. Nobody cared. Now he's at 3. Still nobody's gonna care. Nobody really cared about Snipe Hunter a lot since Invasion of Chaos anyway. Duloran, our Tiger Prince. He has come back down to 3. Guess whatever OTK everyone was afraid of that caused him to be semi'd in the first place, I guess that never really happened. So, besides, nobody uses Duloran anyway. Gold Sark is at 3. Hooray! Now we can run 3 search cards. I'm not really sure how this will affect the game, but it'll probably be a lot more helpful than, say, unlimiting Snipe Hunter, which nobody cares about. At least Gold Sark is useful. Skill Drain is at 3, which is something that I've been waiting for since it got brought to 2. So now I can build my Plant Drain deck again. Whee! Expect to see a lot of Plant Barbaros King Drains. Ultimate Offering is at 3. It's been sitting at 2 forever. Nobody really knows why it was semi'd in the first place. Ultimate Offering is good, but it's just kind of obscure and nobody really uses it. So, not sure that it even needed to be on the list in the first place. Anyway, if you've got any suggestions or comments or criticisms or just complaints to Konami about how sucky this list is, or comments about how great this list is, then just post them down in the little box below, and I'll try to answer them with as much tact and professionalism as I possibly can. Anyway, this is Dragon Master Knight signing out.